Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Ryan, and we're going to be making a bowl out of clay today. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands right now, but let's get started. Okay, so these are my supplies. I'm going to be making a bowl out of this type of clay. Air dry clay, not colored though. That is in fact the real noise it's making. That was not a sound effect. Wasn't that just such a great sound? Okay, now I'm rolling it out, and then I'm going to carve a little circle for my bowl, my small little bowl. That's a pretty good circle. You cannot lie. So now I'm putting the extra clay in the bag so it doesn't dry out. Just smoothing the edges of my little bowl. And I put it on a bowl to make it round, so it is a bowl. Okay, so my idea is to make a kind of a flower bowl. So like I'm making some petals, and then you'll see how I layer them to make it a flower bowl. Just making it really thin. Yeah, like that. I'm just going to be layering it on. And then what I learned from middle school, you gotta cross hatch it. Put some water on there. Okay, then I just layer it on like so, and then I do that like 50 million times. I carve out a very organic little petal shape, and I make it more thin. This one I made a little too thin, but we got it. And then do the same thing, do a little cross hatching. Okay, and then I'm going to do this like a couple more times, and then I'll see you when it's done. Okay, it is done. I've completed it. I think I added like a 7, maybe. I think like 5 layers. I don't know, just add layers until you think it's good enough, basically. But don't add too much. Okay, now I'm making like a ring holder to hold your like rings, you know, kind of just like a stick almost, like a finger looking stick, if that makes any sense. But I didn't like the shape of it, like it just didn't come out how I liked it, so I just kept messing with it. I cut it in half because it's too long. put my ring over it. I wanted it to be thinner. And just wasn't coming out how I wanted it. It wasn't as smooth as I wanted it. It wasn't as straight as I wanted it. Put my ring over it again. Wanted to make it a little bit thinner. Just basically smoothing it out to my best of my abilities. My abilities weren't very good. Okay, I think I was satisfied with this as much as possible. I was testing it out to see where I'm going to put it in the bowl, like in the middle. Anyways, I have completed my 2 little pieces and I'm going to let them dry. So see you later. You like that transition? I know. Okay, so this is the finished product. It is fully dry now. And this is it. There is a tiny bit of a wet spot on the bottom, but that will dry pretty quickly. Okay, and then here's my other piece. I actually didn't like it. It just looks weird. So I broke it. Like a reasonable thing to do. I just broke it. So basically it has to go. Okay, now let's start painting it. So here's me making the color. Okay, first paint. Pretty exciting. So this is going to be the underlying color. I will add lighter and then darker ones. This is just the middle ground color, I guess. Okay, now I'm doing the inside. Okay, now I'm going in with a little bit of white just to add some highlights. Okay, now I'm making the inside and the little crevices with a brown to make it darker and stand out more. Now I'm going back in with some highlights because I did get a little lost when I added the dark color to the bowl. Okay, here's the top part complete. Now I'm just gonna let that dry and then I'll do the bottom part. Okay, it is all dry. I left the bag, the paint palette in a bag so it didn't dry out. And I'm basically doing the same thing from the top. I'm just going with the dark color about the crevices. Okay, here's the finished product. I have finished. So let me just give you a little montage. Cue the montage. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you liked my montage, and I'll see you next Thursday. I hope you liked my video. Consider subscribing, liking the video, and bye. Fist bump.